Right, what do you guys think of the venue? Lovely, isn't it? If you don't agree, keep it to yourself. The owners, Jeffrey and Netta, are sat over there. And gents, please use the toilets inside. Jeffrey's ancestors are buried everywhere. I wouldn't want any of them to get pissed on. That's worse than that. By the way, just to clear up any confusion, the toilets are labelled Rams and U's. Gents, you are the Rams. Ladies, you are the U's. What's that, George? What about the non-binary sheet? Jeffrey? Just use the disabled toilets, mate. That's why I invited you, Sim.
Yep, I know.
If you haven't been here before, Sisbury Ring is just over there. We chose this venue because Samantha and I walk up here all the time. It's beautiful, and I think we can all agree it will make it even more romantic the next time I take Samantha up the ring. Okay. Let's talk about it in the room. No, I'm not talking about Stanley's +1. Don't panic, I'm not that rude. He's single. Told you I'll get that in there for you, mate.
One swipe away.
You probably noticed, but you probably haven't, because we're doing the speeches before anything now. But we've opted for a meat-free menu. So the only animals getting slaughtered today will be this table. Right, the thank yous. Thank you, Sally, for helping us out with the wedding, and of course, giving me your permission to marry Samantha. Sally's answer when I asked her was, about bloody time. I knew I wanted to marry Samantha in 2015. She was trying to teach me to tap dance in a field with wild horses in the New Forest. It took so long to propose because I was waiting to become the man you deserved. This was proving tricky and taking longer than I had planned. I took a gamble, and luckily for me, it's slim pickings out there, so unless Chris Hemsworth moves in next door...
Hey! Sorry.
She just likes him a little bit.
He's acting.
Yes, exactly.
Doesn't Mum look great today? And what about Big G?
Big G, looking good.
It's like Magnum PI, never discovered, just for now. I want to say a big thank you to Mum and Dad for your help with the wedding and putting up with me over the years and keeping me safe. Apart from the time I electrocuted my Winky. Mum was looking after me that day. I'm not sure if social services was a thing back then, but it's been over 40 years, so Mum, I think you're in the clear. Mum and Dad have been the victim of my pranks and the butt of my jokes for many years, but I want you to relax today. Have a few drinks, enjoy yourself. After all, it's been years since you celebrated a bar, the last time was the birth of baby Jesus. Dad grew up in North London.
Three.
One person.
Mum grew up in the theatre, which was tough for me growing up, because when a girl asked me to dance, I didn't know whether to say, "I don't do that pansy shit." "Yes, please." I'm committed anyway. They can't have been easy for my parents. Mum would say, "Try to think before you act, Jonathan." So I tried. Like the time I threw stink bombs into the school library. I asked myself, can I handle the consequences of getting caught? Yeah. Will Mum still love me if I do? Yeah. Right then, fire in the hole! Back in the day, Mum and Dad were a force to be reckoned with, and always had my back. Dad would have strong words with any kids that picked on me. Mum would have strong words with any teachers that picked on me. We were like Sean's answer to the craze. But a little more middle class, a lot less violent, and a hell of a lot less organised. Mum taught me the importance of kindness. I remember one Xmas day, Mum opening up the church hall for anyone that was on their own that year. Only a handful of people came, but if it wasn't for Mum, those people would have spent Christmas Day on their own. I remember feeling very proud of Mum that day. If the measure of a good mother is how loved you feel, then you get an A star, Mum. Your faith in me. Your faith in me has given me the confidence to chase my dreams and find happiness. Of course, it was that love that also gave me the confidence to stand here today and tell 100 people I electrocuted my winky. It's a shame, really. If Marvel Comics had written my life, that electrical incident would have turned me into a superhero. Changing TV channels with my mind and charging testers with my... doesn't matter. In case you're wondering, it all seems to work. On at least 2 occasions anyway. Sometimes I look at my kids' faces and I think, if only that voltage had been a little bit higher. I'm joking, of course. I love my kids. We love them, don't we, Samantha? It's hard to believe that the making of this family all started with this finger.
I don't want to know.
Not like that. The swipe of... We met on Tinder. Betsy is adorable. She makes us laugh every day and has brought so much joy to the family. One of her first sentences was, "Daddy, you're a plonker." Jaden, my best man. And the best son a dad could ask for. He is my mini-me. Although a lot quieter, more gentle, and much better behaved. I have an app on my phone. It notifies me each time Jaden plays on his Xbox. It's not to check up on him, it's because whenever I think of him, it makes me happy. And Laura, what's it like having a Norwegian stepdaughter? It's a bit like having an English one, but when Santa comes, she tries to eat his reindeer. I could not have asked for a better stepdaughter. She's the perfect big sister to Betsy. And her and Jane have a lovely relationship. Her dad even looks like me. Samantha, when I was younger, strangers would say, doesn't she look like you? So it wasn't awkward, I would just say, yeah, but she gets so beautiful, mama. I love you all, I'm very proud of you. Thank you for being you and for putting up with me being me. Thank you to all my friends for their support and guidance over the years. When getting a little stressed with the wedding plans, Alex said, John, tradition is just peer pressure from the dead. So if you think this speech is a bit weird, blame him. What does he used to say, Chris? Comparisons. Comparisons are the thief of joy. It's a good one to remember, chaps, if you ever find yourself at a nudist camp in Jamaica. Thanks to all the bridesmaids, Betsy, Laura, Nicola and Gemma. I was going to get you all flowers, but there's loads out there, just help yourself. I assume that's all included, Jeffrey. Where is he anyway? And a special thanks to Gemma for looking after them all. And for looking after me so much in the past. As kids, we didn't really get on, but we always loved each other. And when the SHIT hits the fan, we've always been there for each other. Whilst working hard in the healthcare industry, Gemma also runs a little Airbnb, just for me, when I'm between relationships. Thanks, Nicola, who's been a wonderful niece that I love like a daughter. I miss the fun times we had when we lived together. Looking after her Uncle John has been such an inspiration. She's decided to make a living caring for animals. And thank you to my aunties for travelling all the way from Australia and Cumbria to celebrate our special day. Auntie Tracy surprised Auntie Jenny and flew from Australia without telling her she was coming. Yay! I think a better surprise would have been if you picked her up on the way. You guys were loving life in business class. Poor old Auntie Jenny's stuck on the A6. I don't say it enough, but my friends and family are all very special to me. And I would not be the happy man I am today without you all. Can we all raise our glasses to friends and family?
To friends and family. Chin chin. No. Chin. Yeah. Let's have a hold of the shirt.
I will take the bottle.
Now, don't think I've not forgotten about you, my little tinkle pop.
Tinkle pop?
So, Samantha, where to begin?
Oh, God. Where do we start?
I guess we could start by clearing up the name Tinkle Pop. Sometimes when Samantha goes for a little wee in the night, I hear her, and what follows.
Amazing!
I I thought Tinkle Pop sounded so much sweeter than Piss Fart. Before Samantha came along, I was in a dark place. I was the cleaner at a bat sanctuary. Terrible. Samantha does everything. Sings, bakes, dances, or as I like to call her, my Swiss Army wife. That's what a woman though. A professional dancer / Florence Nightingale. I won't lie, I am a bit nervous about that first dance later. It's going to be like Strictly meets the Undateables. By the way, if you don't like dancing, I'll leave a couple of board games out for you to play instead. This one's my particular favourite. Hours of fun for all the family, that one. I scratch your back, Reedy, you scratch mine, you know it's in the street, mate, you know how it goes. Back to Samantha.
I used to live over there.
If Disney cast her in a movie, she would be Mary Poppins. Practically perfect in every way. I guess that makes me Bert, the scruffy guy that gets high and jumps into pictures. Seriously, is there anything this woman can't do? She's even becoming quite a comedian. It's starting to get annoying. I find her competency very attractive, but it can be a little intimidating. All she's got left to figure out is how to get things down from the loft, and I'm basically redundant. So it's a bit long, isn't it? Didn't know George was going to do all that. It came from the heart. Oh, sorry, Mark. Although I will just say this, we were once house sitting for friends in a rather large 17th century home. When we were woken in the middle of the night by the intruder alarm, I jumped up, ran across the west wing to disable the alarm. I returned to Samantha, still in bed, who says, without even opening her eyes, "You better go investigate, honey." So I guess I still have some use. My relationship with Samantha from day one has been educational, to say the least. She taught me that bench pressing twice my body weight isn't nearly as sexy as putting the Hoover out once in a while. She once informed me that I may be ADHD. And that I chew my mouth when I'm bored. It's true, I hate boredom so much I will eat myself for entertainment. She told me I looked like Prince Harry, but I acted like Frank Spencer. Wouldn't that be great if Wouldn't that be great if Prince Harry did act like Frank Spencer? You ready, Joe?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, sorry, Willie, but the corgi's done a whoopsie on the garden. Oh, no, thank you, Uncle Andrew. We've already got a babysitter.
Samantha used to roll her eyes at me.
She still does.
But now she loves me for who I am. Either that or the rolling mechanism in her eyes is worn out. Of course, it could also be the Botox. I am so proud of you, Samantha. A diabetes specialist nurse. Last week, she helped a guy whose blood sugars were so high he could ice a cake just by winning on it. Right, here we go. Oh, last page. She really is wonderful. I can't believe my luck. I'm still expecting her to tell me she's an axe murderer or she used to be a guy. Psycho killer or ladyboy, I don't care. I love you, Samantha. I'd actually given up looking for the one, believing that soulmates were just myth, folklore, or something sold in vending machines in a gent's toilet. Yes, Jamie, your dad just compared love to a condom. But after a 9-year honeymoon period, I can safely say you're not a myth, but you are a legend. My mind is always so busy that I'm rarely in the present. Apart from when I'm with you, there is nowhere else I'd rather be. We have been away together over 25 times and we have never had a bad experience. We have loved every second of it. That's not luck, that's love. It doesn't matter where we go because you are my happy place. I love our life and the family we have created together. If we are ever apart, I feel like a part of me is missing too. You are my best friend. I've always loved you, Samantha, I always will. I can't wait to spend the rest of our lives together. So my final thank you is to you for giving me the best gift in the world, happiness. And of course, for swiping right. Who's hungry? There's no announcements I need to do, is there, Michelle? No? And obviously a big thank you to Michelle for it's time to eat. Thank you.
Well done.